fans introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Yard line.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Jackson throwing here, complete to Boyle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
He was brought down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Chiefs nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 40.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Ravens 7, Chiefs nothing.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 46-yard line.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Tucker now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Chiefs nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 42-yard line.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Yo. You can't block me. Check. 36. Get up.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts,
Fourth down.
as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
They'll take over.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Anthony Sherman.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
No. Rush in. Ozzy. Shut up. 52.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
56. Check 56. Get the ball. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I'm coming to his line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Mike, finish the game. Finish the game. Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. Hey, 57. 57.
Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brought down at the 15.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Patrick Queen able to get him for a loss of about 3. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 17-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Jackson's pass.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, there's still a little bit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is
and he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
13. Check. Check hot. 25. Check 25.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 11.
Check 56. I don't think you got him. Board. He's crashing.
1st down and more for Jackson. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
first down and goal to go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Watch the twins. Watch the twins. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. You ain't. Watch the whip. SOS. Hey. Middle. SOS.
They'll run here with Ingram. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Stopped short of the
Now
goal
a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run. Ingram. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that? Lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's third down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Here we go. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got?
On second down, it's Edwards. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
I know you felt that one.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Cook now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. Hardman on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Today's final score in overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little